Today with us is Dr. Naveen Kumar Sir, ANO, Squadron, NCC, Jaipur. He is here with us to talk about NCC. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So, sir, tell us about NCC and why it was formed.
So, very good morning to all. So, NCC is a National Cadet Corps, and it was a tri-service large uniform youth organization, and it was started at 1970. And the NCC is focused on grooming youth students across various states and schools and colleges, and focusing on to groom up them in increasing or enhancing their patriotism and their discipline. And it was a large discipline, and many streams are available there, that is NCC Army, Air Force and Navy. So through all these three sector, they are getting the placements in the different armed forces. And it was, shall I start history of that you needed, like why it was formed?
Yeah.
So NCC was, I will just give the small introduction about that NCC, how it was formed. The genesis of NCC, it was started in 1917. So earlier it was a university corps, and before freedom, and after that it was renamed as a university troop corps in 1920, and in 1946 it was named as UTOC, that is University Troop Officers Corps, and it was commissioned by under the Governor General of India during that time, and in 1948 finally it was mentioned with the name National Cadet Corps, and 15th July of 1948. Yes, please.
What values can a student gain from NCC, sir?
So apart from that curriculum, because in that NCC is having the eligibility to join the NCC in two divisions. One is junior division and another one is senior division. So junior division below higher secondary schools, that is primary students can join for the junior divisions that below 10th standard, and for senior divisions after their 10 plus 2 they are eligible to go for the NCC senior division, and that the students who joined in JD and SD, there is a lot of difference. In junior division they will train with the minimum numbers because they are very small in age, so we'll give the small trainings for them. But the NCC senior division, so they are already grown-up child and they are around 18. They are able to understand what are the situations and what are the features they are going to implement. So therefore we'll give a little bit more than JD junior division trainings. So training, if we'll come for the training of NCC, we'll give a small arm trainings, and we'll do it with the small weapons also, especially the 22.22 rifle training we are giving. And so the main agenda of this or objective of this NCC is to give some patriotism and also give some social responsibilities for the NCC cadet, and through the activities. So earlier in 1946 it was a second line of the defense, but nowadays that was reduced because we are not able to deploy these NCC cadets into the border, and we don't want to take the risk. But we have to showcase how our army forces are there, working on the borders or in the services, army services. And they are deployed in small social service activities like blood donations and many social activities like Corona Warriors also, few cadets who have worked on that one. And if any national emergencies will come, our cadets are very volunteers and they are focusing on that work and they are helping a lot of societies.
Okay, so sir, how can C certificate and B certificate be helpful for us in the future.
Yes, that's what. So definitely the B and C certificate will be helpful for their careers. That is throughout if they are choosing for to join armed forces or if they are choosing to go for any higher educations. So there is a reservations for NCC B and C certificate holders. So in after finishing their SD, especially the graduations, after finishing their graduation, if they'll go for the universities and not only in India, if they'll go for abroad also, there is some reservation for those cadets because it was gives. I think they are more confident on NCC cadets apart compared to other cadets, other students. And in university, so first I will tell you what are the privileges in NCC for university for joining higher education. So in MSc or in MBA or any higher education courses like post-graduation courses, they will get the reservation. So minimum 2 to 3 seats are restricted or given for only the NCC cadet with the BNC certificate. And apart from the higher education, some companies are also given some opportunities for the cadets whoever scored or whoever got BNC certificate, they will reserve some seats. And we'll come to the armed forces because it is very nearer to the armed forces. Armed forces, lot of opportunities are there, not only in one single stream of Air Force, and there is a lot of opportunity in Army and Navy and our Air Forces. So especially I'd like to talk about the NCC Air Wing. So because I'm related to little bit come for related to Air Wing, so I will very happy to tell that a few things about the NCC Air Wing. Whoever finished their NCC Air Wing or NCC Air Force, they are having a special entry for SSC, and also if they are in NDA, if they are NCC in B certificate or A certificate, they will get an opportunity in India also. Directly they can join to Air Force there after clearing NDA. And in SSC, they are finishing their NCCC certificate, they will get the privilege and lateral entry for the Air Force. So these are the openings in armed forces also. Same as in Army also, Army and Navy, they are having some concessions for NCC cadets.
Okay, sir. So COVID was a very huge thing. So how did you keep the spirit going with the NCC cadets?
So COVID was, I think, a pandemic in all over the world, and I'm very happy to that our country was tackled this COVID-19 situation very well, because our Prime Minister has taken a lot of initiatives. It is not only stick on to one COVID warriors. It was included, COVID warriors included our NCC cadet. That is a very happiest thing. And our volunteers, because they won't deployed any JDJ, junior division cadets, because they are very small and they cannot able to, I think, tackle that COVID situation. So this outbreaking of the COVID through the NCC cadet are a very major role. In many states they have taken initiatives that in Assam, many of our NCC cadets from Army, they were deployed for in traffic controlling while in Corona situation also. And many of our volunteer cadets were deployed in background working in supplying some medicines and reaching out the very poor society wherever needed for some shelters and food. And these are the activities we conducted during NCC also. And the government has taken initiative, central government, some online courses was also, I think that our students were enrolled, and the students were taken that online courses and training. Through that training they were self-confident during that pandemic situation also. And curriculum, if will come to the curriculum, during our COVID situation also we did some trainings, because we won't stop that training even in the pandemic situation. So for that I am very happy that we were conducted that online classes, just like as a curriculum what we are doing in the classes, that is regular subject classes, we conduct the classes, online training, and especially the syllabus. I think physical training also, they were created some videos and lot of things we learned during this COVID situation. That means how can we train our cadets during online also. Yes.
Thank you so much for giving us your time today, sir, and
Thank you.
telling about NCC.
Thank you so much.